All right, the court finds that there are no errors or omissions in the filling out of the verdict form. Madam Clerk, can you please publish the verdict?
In the Circuit of the 4th Judicial Circuit in and for Duval County, Florida, case number 16-2020, CF 3601B, Division CRE. State of Florida versus Hakeem Robinson, verdict as to count 1, with the jury found the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment. So say we all, done, Jacksonville, Duval County, Florida, signed by the foreperson on July 31st, 2025.
Does counsel for either the state or defense desire the jury to be polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Madam Clerk, if you can please poll each juror.
Juror 1, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 2, true and correct verdict. Juror 9, this your true and correct verdict. Juror 10, this your true and correct verdict. Juror 11, this your true and correct verdict. Juror 12, this your true and correct verdict. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you for your time and your consideration of this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges to be enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in that jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for the consideration of difficult cases. And we have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, their discussions, and their votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you this unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are now at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, or from those who might seek to find fault with you, or from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. So it will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. And with the rendering of this verdict, ladies and gentlemen, your service in this courtroom over the past 2 weeks is now concluded. And all of my prior admonitions and prohibitions against looking at the news or reading the newspaper, listening to the radio, or going on social media, or talking to anyone, or looking up anything, all of those prohibitions are now lifted. You are free to do those things if you wish. Keep in mind, folks might want to speak to you, and you are free to speak to them. But again, you are also free to refuse to speak to them. I do want to thank you sincerely for answering your jury summons, coming to the courthouse 2 Mondays ago, and being part of the administration of justice. I say this every week when I have jury trials. Our system of justice, I believe, is the best system of justice in the world, and it wouldn't operate in the manner and method in which it does without citizens such as you who take the time, the consideration, and your private lives to come down here to be part of our process. So I do sincerely and genuinely thank you. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, you are now excused and free to go. All right, that jury has exited the courtroom. Of course, they need to cross over and exit through the other door, but until and before they do come out, counsel, if you will present your client before the bench. All right, Mr. Robinson, based on the verdict of the jury finding you guilty of the offense charged in the indictment in case number 2020 CF 3601, the court does hereby remand you to the custody of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and your bond in this matter shall be removed. Now, he is entitled to a pre-sentence investigation report. Is that sentencing no earlier than 30 days? When would the parties wish to return? I have the week of August. The same week as Mr. Whitaker? Okay. Are you all available to return the week of September 8th? Keep in mind, Monday would be a to-be-set date, and we would set the sentencing on a convenient day that week for all parties involved. Okay. And on the 8th, you all are free to appear via Zoom. That's just a scheduling date. That won't be the sentencing date. We'll pick a date on the 8th. All right, then we'll pass Mr. Robinson's case to September 8th for sentencing to be set. All right, thank you.
We watched this trial play out. We been here 7 days. Okay, we saw everything they presented. I told y'all I felt like the state case was good. I told y'all I felt like although the defense tried their best to poke holes and reasonable doubt, a lot of things stood out. The fact that they didn't poke any holes into the situation of, guess what? The actual testimony of the witnesses. They poked at their credibility. They poked out past things. They poked out all that, but they did not poke any holes in the story. So the look in Ksoo face to y'all young ones or even old ones are still running like a young, okay? Pay attention, because he's about to be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Life without the possibility of parole. No end date. No release date. You're not going to get no more Christmases with your family. You're not going to have the opportunity to have kids. You're not going to have the opportunity to go on tour with your homie Young and Ace, okay? You're not going to meet Young and Ace's kids no more. You're not, like, your life is over. So keep that in mind. Let this case show you that just because things don't work out, or somebody says something about somebody dear to you that died or something like that, you're going to have to learn to have thick skin. You're going to have to learn how to be able to say something back. Get back. If they make a diss track, hell, diss them back in the track. Y'all got to leave that stuff where it's at. I'm just saying. But y'all, 7 days, lives, 8 to 10 hours a day. We've been at this thing 7.5 hours. I will see y'all back on live, okay? August 18th for the Julio Fulio first trial for Alicia Andrews. If for some reason that trial does not take place, I will see y'all still August 18th for Govan Hernandez for the Young Dolph case. So either way, I will see y'all August 18th. Make sure you hit my videos though. Y'all know I am a video channel. Shout out to everybody that has been doing the super chats. FDB always come through, okay? Make sure y'all come and support my videos, okay? We get into a lot of true crime stories. We're covering the Damien, let me see, because these are my two new ones. Damian McDaniels, Mahogany Jackson. We got the drill videos coming. We got the messy videos coming. You know I do it all when it comes to the videos. But lives, I'll see y'all August 18th. Make sure y'all run up the comment section. I will be clipping this down for the video. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to miss y'all, man. I hope the 18th come on because I'm going to miss y'all. We have fun day in, day out. I appreciate y'all as always, man. Y'all be safe, and I'm out. Truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. Truth on my mind.
Hey, listen, you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to our channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Good reporting ass Mickey.